Aquaman is a film made by James Wan, starring Jason Momoa as the aforementioned Aquaman. It has officially made $1 billion worldwide and is DC's most successful film to date. Does the box office results make this movie better than it originally was? No one expected Aquaman to be DCEU's biggest success yet, but with great directing from James Wan and a good cast of actors, this movie climbed onto the top of the box office. So just because it made a lot of money makes it flawless, right? This movie has a horrible script with what might be the cheesiest dialogue in a superhero movie ever. And the numbers don't change that. Not only is it cheesy, but the jokes fall flat on their face as this film forces itself to be funny and fails horribly. The story is a mix of cliches scrambled together, and the Black Manta is just wasted in this film, and I would have way more appreciated if he was used as a villain in the sequel. But enough talking crap. What about the good stuff? James Wan is a great director and knows how to make a scene more interesting with great camera work and amazing cinematography. He's made great films in the past and hasn't really failed with this one. The actors were good even with that dialogue. They were very charismatic, and sometimes I would excuse the script because of the actors' charisma. The action was fun and saved the majority of the movie. The action and the camera work was just better than I expected. So now it's made $1 billion, and is it any better? Does it prove the critics wrong? Does it make me wrong? Well, no. See, the reason Aquaman did so well is, well, it's because of China. And this is not some weird conspiracy theory, it is in the numbers. Aquaman has made domestically $287 million, but if you look at the numbers and how much they got from China, they got pretty much the same amount of money from China, and a lot of other countries like India also pay a lot to watch this film. I'm not saying they shouldn't, because they can. It's just they don't get the story as much as we do because we understand what they're saying, and even though there are subtitles or even voice actors over it, it doesn't always come along the same way. They are more there for the action, for the great visuals. That's why the Transformers movies make so much money there and almost nothing here. A lot of movies tend to pander to their audience. Transformers recently using a lot of Asian robots, and I'm fine with that. I'm all for diversity in films, but for good reasons, and not just to pander. But this doesn't make the movie bad either, just because people like it because it's some dumb action fun. Well, if I had to describe this movie in one sentence, it would be that. There's nothing inherently wrong with the filmmaking. It's just the script is so scrambled that makes the film seem like a quick cash grab, but when there's so much work put into the visual effects, the editing and the camera work, you don't know why they messed up in the script so much. All the acting was fine, and this movie's enjoyable. It's just because it makes a lot of money doesn't make it any better. So, do you agree with me or disagree? Make sure to drop in the comments so we can have a little friendly debate. And this is my first video on YouTube, so if you want to support me, well, you can just press like or subscribe or do both. I'm going to try to bring you guys videos weekly, but I am young and I do go to school, so